What's up, Internet? It's me, Sick Jim, and over the past couple days, I've been hearing America is racist. Funny, I've never seen it. Lived in America my entire life, but every time someone's crying racism and you do just a tiny bit of investigating, no racism is ever found. And I challenge anybody to prove any situation where a white person is racist to a black person, because so far I've never seen it. All I've seen my entire life is people misidentifying racism and crying racism, normally to try and shut down debate or get what they want. Now, one of the best examples of this is when it comes to borders. They tried to tell us borders are racist. Really? Borders are racist? Those things that all countries have, every country in the world, and that not just all countries have, but all property has. Like, your house has a border, and anytime your border of your house is violated, or the border of your country is violated, it feels, well, violating. So we don't like that. So it can't possibly be racist. We're attacking your behavior, and it's really ridiculous that the left would attach racism to the topic of borders instead of attaching the topic of consent, because we didn't consent to have them enter our country. So, and if it's borders are really racist, then we should definitely reinforce the border to keep all those damn racists out, because Mexico really wants a strong southern border to keep all those Guatemalans out of Mexico. So they're way more racist than us. So we should probably strengthen that border to keep them out. Think about it. But they try and tell you concepts are racist, like borders, but they do it for so many different concepts, it's lost all meaning. Like, they try and tell you that facts are racist, or math is racist, but one of the most ridiculous things they tried to claim is racism when it's actually not racist at all. It's actually the least racist thing you could possibly do is cultural appropriation. Do you think any Irish person has ever told somebody, hey, you can't wear green on St. Patrick's Day? That's for Irish people only. Take it off, you racist. And what this actually reveals is that the people who think that cultural oppression is real and a real thing are the true racists. There is nothing more inclusive and accepting than saying, hey, this is a nice thing about your culture. I want to join in it with you. But no, the real racists say, no, that's mine, that belongs to my culture and my people. I've got news for you. It doesn't, and you're incredibly fucking stupid if you think that cultural appropriation is real. And if we actually decided to force cultural appropriation, you would not be allowed to drive a car, or live in a house, or use a phone, or a computer, or fly in a plane, or anything that white people and white culture invented. You are constantly stealing things from white culture because it's the best culture and everybody wants to live near white people. But another part of the misidentifying racist, because black people are so racist, they don't even know what racism is, because none of them have ever had to experience racism. None of them even know what it is, because if you've tried to introduce the ideas of oppressor and oppressed into the concept of racism, you have shown you have no understanding of what either of those words mean. But the way I can prove that no racism has existed in America for the past 30 years is, can you send me a video with proof of this racism? Because all anybody can ever do is post a 30-second video where the video starts with in the middle of the conflict. They never show the full 2-minute video, but when a few days pass and you do see the full context and they give you an extra 2 minutes of context, you realize that the white person didn't behave inappropriately at all. They didn't criticize their skin color, they criticize their behavior. Because just because you have a different skin color does not mean that you are free of criticism from your behavior. No matter what your skin color is, I will criticize you if your behavior is absolutely despicable. And I am disgusted with the behavior of just about every black person who's been saying racism and not even knowing what that word even means, because it doesn't exist. Anyways, I do this because I love you.